a nation that is afraid to let each people judge the truth and falsehood. In an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. John F. Kennedy. Good morning, everyone. Respected special guest, Sri Metha, advisor to the Honorable Chief Minister Nagaland, and the best man to the Chief Minister, and of course our best man, respected Director IPR Sri Sima, senior officers from the IPR, officers of AIR, Doordarshan, Regional Outreach Bureau, Health and Family Welfare, then Regional Outreach Bureau, IPR Administrative Cell, Civil Secretariat, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank God for this beautiful morning. And I also take this privilege to welcome each and every one of you present for this auspicious occasion. Before we begin our program, I will just read on the program. State level National Press Day 2021. Theme: Who is not afraid of media? Special guest Abu Metha, advisor to Chief Minister Nagaland. 16 November 2021. Venue, DIPR Conference Hall 11. Chairperson Simon Taylor, Deputy Director, that's me. Then we have exhortation from our Director, Engineer Sima. After that, our special guest will speak on who is not afraid of media. Then we have the concluding remark, after which will be followed by lunch.
We are gathered here this morning to celebrate National Press Day. The National Press Day is celebrated every year on 16th of November, marking the day when the Press Council of India was instituted in November 16, 1966. It is celebrated in honor and to acknowledge the Press Council of India, which is the moral watchdog for free and fair press and media in our country, and that the media or the journalists are not influenced by the factors internal or outside whatsoever, but give fair and correct information to all its citizens. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, has rightly stated that the freedom of the press is a privilege, is a special privilege which no country can forego. As we celebrate this day, let us all be proud of ourselves for being from the media fraternity and strive for a betterment and excellence in our day-to-day work, and also try in our own small ways to uplift the state and the country as a whole. We being from the media fraternity, being from the IPR department, we are always on the forefront. We are in the public gaze all the time. The news person, field officials from the photography to PA section and other news agencies, we are always on the forefront. So we have to be very careful with our conduct. Dressing appropriately is a must. We should be polite and be smart so that we be the torchbearer, we be the role model for the department and media fraternity as a whole. This year's topic for the celebration of media is who is afraid of media? The topic is sent by the Press Council of India every year. And to speak on the topic, we have none other than our advisor to Chief Minister of Nagaland, Sri Metha, a very dynamic young leader of our state. I always appreciate his concern for the media of our state and the IPR department. So we are indeed very grateful and honored that you are with us, and we are going to speak on a topic given by the Press Council of India. You being from the media background and you know the pulse and dynamic of the working condition of our local media and the national press as well. So I hope you are the right person to highlight the topic to us this evening, this morning. And I'm very proud to announce that through his initiative, we are in the process to institute Chief Minister's Grant for Journalists, the details of which we'll share as it is approved, and under the capacity building program for the officers of the IPR, all the cities that including IPR officers and the local media, there is going to be conducted tour to might be country's capital and other important cities, and also conduct seminar and training program for the officers and media personnel of the state by inviting experts from the media professionals from outside the state. Sir, I'm very proud to say that we as a department, in front of the higher officials like the ministers or the chief secretary and everybody's, has been very good and positive towards our department. And I attribute that to the sincere and hard-working officers of our department. And I used to proudly tell to my friends and higher-ups in the government that we have a very good, capable team of officers and staff. So we are very proud of that. So on this day, let us strive harder again to uplift this department and the media fraternity as a whole to the higher pedestal. So once again, I welcome our special guest, and so we are very grateful for your concern for the department as well as the local media, and we look forward working with you under your dynamic leadership and guidance in the years to come. With these few words, I welcome all of you to this small program. Actually, we used to have with the Press Club of Kohima, Mokshung, and Dimapur, but because of the pandemic, we are having different functions. All of us were having different functions this time. But in the years to come, if the time is good again, we'll be all coming together and been celebrating this Press Day together. So with these few words, I welcome all of you to this National Press Day 2021. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. I think that the state government, the policy makers, and the policy implementers need to give more focus to the DIPR. The DIPR used to be called as the propaganda machine of the state government. It is still considered by many as the propaganda machine of a government that is in power. That narrative has changed with the passing of time. Today, propaganda machine is, I think, a negative connotation used in communist regimes and authoritarian states. Today, we have to change the narrative for the DIPR. It has the responsibility of highlighting the various programs and policies of the state, which we all know, highlighting the achievements of the state government, which is a propaganda requirement. But I think the DIPR also has to step out of those old narratives and contribute more towards the new story of Nagaland. Today, with the advent of the internet revolution, with the explosion of social media and the scope of various media platforms, the amount of debate and deliberations that are happening on various social media platforms. Today, I think the DIPR needs to up its game. The department is ready, I feel, but the policy makers and the policy implementers have to understand the new dynamics of this new age. Young people, old people, thousands, lakhs, millions actually, today discuss, deliberate on any issue over various social media platforms. Even as I speak, Somebody might already have taken this photo, shared it on WhatsApp, Facebook or Twitter, and somebody may already be commenting on it. The power reach of social media today is unimaginable. At the tap of a few buttons on the little screen that you hold in your palm, you can reach every corner of the globe. Understanding this situation, government should also create new roles and new strategies for the Department of Dipr. Today, the media in Nagaland needs to confront the truth. The media in Nagaland must not be afraid of the truth. If we are to improve our systems, if we are to change the negatives on the challenges that have been tying us down, if we are to address the cancers that are eating away at our foundations, I think the media has to stand up and take the bull by the horns. The media has to be willing to ask questions. The media has to be willing to tell the truth. The media has to be willing and have the courage to highlight deficits, misappropriations, shortfalls in governance. It is only then will the other pillars of democracy stand up and take notice. It is only then we can ask questions like, who is not afraid of the media? Towards that end, I compliment the media and the media institutions. But it is also important, and today I urge newspapers, media organizations to give more focus on investigative journalism. Investigative journalism needs the support of the media houses. Investigative journalism needs the support of society as a whole. Investigative journalism needs to be backed up by budgets. Because investigative journalism is not normal reporting. Investigative journalism is about asking questions, putting people in discomfort. And that's where the role of the fourth pillar comes in.